Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is the new moon, the pink new moon in, excuse me, in Libra. So we would like to, the new moon was at about midnight, so about 9 hours ago. So we're still definitely feeling that energy. Yesterday, the energy was really strong for me. So if you are having a little bit of strong energy, just understand that this full moon and new moon period that we're going through on this cycle in Aries is like super strong right now. So he's like super duper strong right now. Yesterday I kind of just had to take a me day, which we did. So we we did that, and we were just getting started this morning. Good morning, Pooja. Good morning, Adiba. We hope you are all doing well today. We are going to be using the quite the throat chakra activation currently. Wasn't having any of that before we started, so not sure. The raise your vibration cards by Kyle Gray. We are doing well. Apparently, Celia's going to have some messages because the throat chakra is going crazy. And some different energy today, because I will just say I am drinking hot tea versus my normal iced tea, which is something a little different. So some definitely a change in the energy. Just she said we should bring the love today. So we brought the love shirt. We are hoping everyone's doing well. She's like, we hope everyone's doing well. We are just, we're just, I don't know. She said the energy is very strong and strange. So, are you, yeah, like the transformation is in the air. She's like this full moon, she feels like is so much, we're gonna fix the light just a little bit. We don't like the way that's on us. It's very much. See if the focus can get better that way, because she's like right in our eyes. So not a good position for us. So we feel like the sun's not shining today. That normally helps me. So so the energy the energy today is very, very strong. So she's gonna make me keep moving it until she finds the way she likes it. I think she likes it there. So it's on the camera, but not on me. And the card that wanted to fall out is I am fulfilled by love. So we're going to take that card. She said we couldn't help but notice it is a pink card. So she feels, this the full moon in Libra was the pink moon. So we feel much better today than yesterday. The energy yesterday was very strong. So if you're feeling a little heavy and need a little extra rest the next few days, just understand it's just part of the cycle. In the ascension process. Next card is the choose kindness card, and then we get the cards of my light attracts light, which is definitely so true, and forgiveness brings freedom. So she said those two are a message together about that forgiveness brings freedom, and I can't help but notice look, there are some little black butterflies on that card right there. And the bottom of the deck is my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. So are you trying to manifest some golden opportunities in? We feel like the energy is so changing. So it can happen very fast. So are you ready to make changes? She's like, there's like been some subtle changes. Like today I'm wearing my watch, which I don't always do. Today was, she's like, yesterday, charge it. Today we're wearing it. So today we're wearing it. The card that wanted to fall out was the Four of Wands, that happy home. So as she said, those two are a pretty good message together. I am fulfilled by love, and that's that Four of Wands. And that's that balancing of your own energy. That's also of your home. So make sure you're feeling in this energy of this full moon. Take some time to be very fulfilled and grateful for your home, for where you're living, for the joys and happiness in your life. It's, I feel like with this, they're like celebrating. You can even celebrate like the little things. It doesn't have to be you're breathing today. That's something to really celebrate. She said that's a pretty strong message in itself. So we're going to let that one stand. We're going to move on to the choose kindness card. Because apparently each one of these has a, and with that choose kindness card, I get, that 10 of cups, which is, for me, that choose, and, there's green hearts on this. So choose by being in your heart space and choosing, treat other people how you want to be treated. So choose kindness, choose that path of kindness. Dave and I were talking this morning about, sometimes we have programming, when we're little that, sometimes boys are mean to girls, and that's their way of getting the girls' attention to show them they're interested. But that also shows that even negative energy is good energy, and that's truly not the case. So make sure you're really shining your light over the next couple of days. If you see somebody struggling a little bit, extend a little hand, some, a kind word, a loving gesture, just choose kindness, be happy, treat people in the high vibrational way you would like to be treated. So wonderful message with that. And then we're moving on to the third part of the message. My light attracts light and forgiveness brings freedom. She said, because know that you are really attracting everything so quickly right now. Time is speeding up. Celia says, like, manifestation time is like so quick. The cards that want to come out are the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 6 of Wands. So those are all about action. Wands are, what action are you taking? You're wanting this wish fulfillment, but are you standing there and being the light and shining the light to really, this is the path I am on. I am doing my path, because she's like heart chakra activation with this pink moon. Are you open to receiving a heart chakra activation? Because we feel like it's definitely an opportunity with this new moon, with this full moon. There is a new opportunity with this full moon to really shine your light and bring some forgiveness to a situation that you feel somebody wronged you in, because really that's just your ego. And if you ask your ego to step aside and you ask your higher self how they see the situation, your higher self may see it a little bit differently. So come from a place of your heart, because that is part of this mission, to bring this new fresh energy of forgiveness, because forgiveness does bring freedom. Because you know what, you can be mad at somebody, and you know what, that's like you drinking the poison, because they're getting some negative energy from it, but truly you're the one that's dimming your light. So we invite you, anybody you're holding a little energy about today, that you're feeling today, anybody that's causing you any kind of negative energy, release that energy. I know I've been releasing a lot the last couple of days. I know Dave has. We've been really doing a lot of inner work. So release yourself from the bondage of that's not allowing you to shine your light, because you're the only one that's really blocking that transformation, because it's time to break those chains. It's time to be like, okay, everything happened the way it was supposed to. I don't need to be mad about it, because literally it happened the way it was supposed to teach me this lesson, to get me where I am right now, to get me to where I'm going to be in the future, because every day is getting a little better. And like, truly know that every day is getting a little better. And we're going to get a card for this. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. She feels like that is a strong message as well. So you're going to get a card. Anybody want to attract this, a new cycle, with your masculine energy? Is anybody ready to attract it? Because as you raise your vibration, that's what you're bringing in. You're bringing in the brand new cycle. Are you ready? By being high vibrational, you are spinning this wheel and ending the cycle of the negative energy and attracting by that negative energy. Decide that you want to attract by positive energy. I'll say it honestly. Dave and I were working on something in the hot tub today, and in less than 3 hours, he had physical proof of the change of his energy by somebody contacting him, and like a total change in the energy, literally in a 3-hour period. So he says less than 3 hours. So know that as you raise your vibration and see things from this higher perspective of coming from a place of love, if you're feeling offended about something, from something that you think somebody did to you, as long as you're feeling offended, you're growing more seeds of that. You have to be aware of what you're planting. Do you know what you're planting? Do you know what seeds you're planting? Because as you have negative energy, you're planting more negative energy in the future with that person, and it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to bring in exactly what you're trying to. Like, this is the opportunity to bring it in right now. Like, she's like, this full moon can change the entire energy by changing how you see other people and things. And know that when you're offended, that is your dang ego. And that is not serving you. So if you're feeling offended about something, take a moment, say, okay, hold on. Brenda told me about this. I'm feeling offended. I'm upset at what this person I feel has done to me. What is really the person, how does source feel about what the situation is? Because I'm seeing it from my perspective and the other person seeing it from their perspective. But, where is sourcing it? Because there's always my side, your side, and then the truth, which the truth is the source side. So, are you trying to bring in this new cycle by truly, changing your vibration? The cycle is changing. You could bring it in instantly. So, we are loving that message. And we're going to she said we're getting a romance angel since that's such a message of love. And definitely we feel, she said this definitely feels, definitely twin flame energy. And we get the card of honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that is the absolute truth. Are you ready to bring in new love? Are you ready to bring in the love of that person you want? Because as you're focusing on that person's not here, or what that person's done to hurt you, you're bringing more of that. If you focus on, I love this person and I love how this person makes me feel when I'm with them. I love the love that I have in my heart for them, and see it from a different perspective. Ask source, how does source see this? How does my higher self see this? I ask my ego to step aside, because your ego is the thing that gets hurt. Your ego is, there to protect you. It is there to protect you, but sometimes you don't need protecting. Sometimes you have to go from a place of your heart. And we feel like this is definitely, with this full moon, saying jump into your heart space and be of that high vibration. We chose, challenge Dave today. At first it was 24 hours, and she's like 2 hours. For 2 hours, we ask you to choose the things that make you happy. Take some time today. Take 2 hours. Do only the things that make you happy and bring you joy. Make the choice of, this makes me happy, I'm going to do that. And truly, then you know what you're going to attract? Only the things that are making you happy, because the more you're in that energy of savoring it and knowing it, you're just going to attract more and more of it. So with that being said, we are going to take a deep breath for a second and have a drink. And how are you all doing today? Hi, Elin. Yes, we will get a message for you. So he says, how are you doing today? the full moon is normally about releasing, but with it being in Libra, she's like, you can also use it for manifesting and changing your perspective to find the balance in any situation. So so we are going to get a message for you, Elin. The card you get is feeling fear is a call for love. So when and Celia's definitely told Dave and I this, that when you're feeling that fear, it is, a time to bring things to your heart space, because the fear is, ego based fear, And then truth is my teacher. So Elin, what are you having some fear about? And are you Celia says you need to have some faith. That's what I hear, have some faith. So not sure what you need to have some faith about, but have some faith, Elin. We're gonna get you know where that starts, loving yourself. As you love yourself and really step into that time of loving yourself, then somebody else is really going to step into loving you. But right now, Celia says this is a time of you leveling up. This is a time of you understanding. Like the Hanged Man is sometimes feels stuck and like they're not getting to move forward. But know that the time of you having more time alone is a time of your leveling up and you gaining more clarity to see things differently. Because sometimes, on this Knight of Wands, he's just kind of hum-ho waiting there. There's the 8 wands, there's the messages, but like he's holding on to that 9th wand. He's not doing anything with it. So another card of just kind of waiting. So just know, like, and she says, if you look, he's actually looking over at the Hanged Man. He's like, okay, I'm getting these messages. What the heck do they mean? What steps do I need to take? And when you're having that fear, like really, she's like, it's definitely a call to go in to your heart space and try to say, okay, this does not feel happy. If you're thinking a thought and it doesn't feel happy, say, how can I see it from another perspective? Yeah. The cards are flying out now. And then we get the Ace of Swords, which is sometimes just for me, an exclamation point on what I just said. So just know that the action is going to have to be taken by you, and it's going to happen. You're going to get inspired action. She's like, so inspired action. You're going to have that inspired action and the clarity of what to do to bring in some stability. Or the Emperor. Let's get clarification on the Emperor. Oh, that is healing that shadow of that. Elin, this is an opportunity for you to heal your relationship with love. And see it from a different perspective of all the relationships in your life over your whole apparently this one too, over your whole life, because we get the moon and the lover. So seeing the pattern in your family with love is going to give you some new clarity, and that's going to help you move things on quickly and see it from a different opportunity. And then we feel like you're going to get a new opportunity, a new somebody. But we feel like right now it's like literally a call for you for you to go in your heart, and really look at all of your relationships. Where is your, relationship for your family, your siblings, your extended family, how are those relationships? Because we feel like this is the call to heal it, and this full moon is a great time to shine the light on it. So if you have a little time today, Elin, write down some of the family patterns in love, because like, and so he's like, that love starts with you, because the truth that is, she's like, you have to shine the light on it for yourself first. So make sure you're loving yourself, and know that this time is happening for an exact reason, to put you exactly where you need to be at the exact time you need to be there. So anyway, we hope everyone is doing well. Thanks everyone for joining us. Yes, we are excited. We leave tomorrow afternoon for Florida to go see my granddaughter. So couldn't be more happy about that. My daughter and my granddaughter. Hi, Eliza. How are you doing? Chanchel, how are you? Tracy, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Hi, Miss Pooja. We are doing research on sending you cards. First, I was having some difficulty with Amazon, and it wasn't being easy. So you told me to stop, and then I was trying again, and then Dave was seeing about if it would be better for us just to ship. So we are working on it. And Pooja, the card for you is face you my shadow removes darkness from the world, and we feel like you are definitely working on that. And the bottom of the deck is you are a divine facet of the universe. Just so we are just so he says everything in the right timing. So it wasn't being easy. Dave was looking at something and he told me to, so we're working on it. We are still working on it. But no, Pooja, whatever you're working on healing is healing for the collective as well. Because we do that, as being the light bearers that we are, and the way showers, we are healing the collective. So no, like, because she's like collective. And then the card is, I lovingly accept myself under that. So thank you for healing the collective. Oh, Pooja, I have a question. Before we get tarot, I have a question. I have been, when I'm meditating, sometimes putting my fingers together and making them into like a star. I was looking at something about mudras. What do you know? Julie, you might know too. She's like, it's something about, remember, because I told you I have some tie in the past to India. So I don't know. Do you have any insight? Because I started doing it and it's become a really regular thing for me. And then something popped up on my feed, of course. So so you said ask you while we're getting you some messages. So you would have some information. She's like, we are, so we are all about sharing the messages. It has been like the craziest couple of days though. So Pooja, we are getting cards for you. They're ready to come out. It's kind of a new thing that I've started with, like putting my fingers together and then like literally something like pulling them down to make them in like a star shape. I don't know, like the 5-point Venus 5-point star. Something, I don't know that. So I don't know. Celia said ask you. So we're gonna start with your messages, and she said the 9 of Pentacles, so that's always a good place to start. The Queen of the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the World, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So okay, here's another random question. Pooja, do you read right to left or left to right? Oh, no problem. So you just thought you might have an answer. You might know. I know in English you read right to left, left to right, left to right. Do you read? Some languages read backwards. So I don't even know why. Okay. I didn't know if in your original language, if you, which way it read. So I guess we are reading right to left. Yes. So yeah, something about, she told me to read right to left. So occasionally we get a message about that, but for the most part, not normally. So I didn't know if you had a specific reason of that. So um anyway, so we're reading right to left because that's what Celia said. Message 1. You're in a time of deciding what you want, but the universe is trying to give you a gift. And are you being a little resistant? Something, are you did you ask for something and then it come and then you don't feel worthy of it? Yeah. If that's been a cycle of the past, that you kind of would ask for something and then it would come but not be in the exact way you wanted it, you would be like, hold on, I've manifested this, but this isn't exactly how I wanted it to come. I wanted this great love, but I didn't want it with all this struggle that now it has with it. But know that through that feeling of that love and knowing the intensity of it has caused you to strive for more. So it's about seeing it in a different way. Seeing it in a different way. No, I can't pick these cards up today. Is going to really change your perspective and really going to bring in some new action that's going to bring you a lot of stability. Like that's like quickly bringing in that new stability by seeing it in a different way, because you are healing this for the collective by seeing it in a different perspective. You have asked for this. You are a co-creator right now. Do you realize that you co-create in every second of every day? Do you know that? Do you realize you're co-creating in every second? And sometimes the universe is trying to give you something and you're focused on what's down here on the past instead of the future. because you've asked for something really good. And then now you're focused on the past. So you can't let the new thing in because you're still focused on the past. So, tell the universe you are open to receive what you have asked for. Say, ask your higher self, what do I need to let go of? This full moon is the perfect time to release what is holding you back. Because as you release it and realize, aha, that was such an aha moment for me, you can teach it to other people, and that's going to bring you the stability. Yes, like transformation, like you are changing for the collective. Because like as you see this from a different perspective, like, yes. If it's efforting and you're struggling with it, it's not meant for you. Like the other night, I was gonna do a video and it wasn't working until you said, stop, don't effort. And she's serious about that. Don't effort. Puja for 2 hours today. Choose to do stuff that just makes you happy. Only choose the happy thoughts. If you're doing something and that's not happy thoughts, say, hold on. What can I choose happy instead? Or how can I see the happy in this situation? That other perspective on things, like a lot of times we get offended. That's our ego. As soon as you decide to step up and tell the universe what you want. Like Celia loves when I give her direction very specifically on what I want. The more like the more discernment you've had of what you don't want, the more of what you do want. When I did the focus wheel process of bringing in Dave, I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew what I was seeing because the universe lets you see it in your environment first. Pooja, are you looking and seeing? Are you trying to manifest things and seeing them in other people? Because do you know when that happens? That's a way for you to say, thank you, universe. I know it's in my environment. It's coming to me because it's trying to come in. But she's like, you're so focused on whatever's down here that like the gift is trying to come as you are open to say you want it. Say what you want. Pooja, what do you want? What do you want in the area of love? She's like, tell me what you want in the area of love. What do you want? Yes. Hi, Como. How are you today? Yeah, but Pooja, definitely. Like, what do you and just know that that's coming. She's like, align with it. Do you see that with other people? Do you see other relationships around you where people are having these amazing relationships where they're falling in love or they're in love or they're in this amazing relationship? Are you seeing more of those around you? Do you wish to date for marriage? Are you looking for marriage? Like I told one person I was dating for marriage. And I said, I'm dating for marriage. And you know what? I never heard from that person again. Well, then, but that was my intention to tell them I'm dating for marriage. They clearly didn't want that. So, but that let the universe know exactly what I wanted. I'm dating for marriage. So say that I'm dating for a long-term commitment. Like be very specific with the universe. Tell it, say, I'm dating for a long-term commitment. When somebody says, hey, what are you looking for? I'm dating for a long-term commitment. Like be serious about that shit. She's like, be serious. You should have a purpose for love, to love everybody and everything. Eventually you're going to get to the point of you realize that we are literally all one from the same source. So literally any time that you're not loving somebody else is really not loving a part of yourself. That one's deep. But it's so true. Like you want to know what? These cards are not just one physical thing. They are many atoms working together. So and staying in that thing, staying in the same vibration together to be, the item that they are, but they are all still energy. Energy. Yes. And push you will. That is your desire. Love right there. Love. Yes. But you know what, Pooja? You're afraid even to say you're dating for marriage. Because literally, I put out there, and I love Dave so much, it's unreal, the romantic love we have. Because I said I was dating for marriage. Because I knew I was dating for that commitment. Of all that things that is on my list that Dave is. Like, all that stuff. But like when you're like, I'm dating for commitment, but not marriage because I don't trust that you can actually bring me the love that I'm wanting. When I said I was dating for marriage, you know what? The universe knew I was serious and brought it to me like within a week. I met Dave. From the time I said that till I met Dave was literally a week. In that one time. So like literally a change of perspective. You have to put trust in the universe that they're gonna. And you just have to trust. Actually, you have to have faith. Do you have faith? I am dating for marriage. Universe, bring me the person that I am supposed to be married to and have my life with. Tell the universe. It really likes you to be specific. If you say, oh, just bring me what's best for me, sometimes the universe has a sarcastic way of doing things the long way around. So honestly, the more specific, like if that you really know what you want, like I'm not saying the person, I'm saying universe, this is the energy I am ready to have in my life. I want love and commitment, which I totally have with Dave. So just tell the universe to bring it to you. Say, bring it to me. I am ready. I tell the universe it's waiting, like your guides. Your guides are always there, but they don't start communicating with you till you say, I am ready for communication. I want this. And the same goes with that. So tell the universe you're ready. I am ready to bring in my love partner. I am ready for that phase of my life. I am ready to work on that mission with my person. I am ready. Like, we don't always think that we have that power, but truly you have that power to command the universe. She says command it. Like just say it and know it and trust it and have faith and say it once and let it go. Like I told one freaking person I was dating for marriage. One. Like just one person. That's all you got. Like, so anyway, but like, so you told Dave, like, sometimes Dave goes somewhere and he knows when he goes to this place, sometimes his energy gets compromised because this person tends to be in a negative vibration, but he feels obligated to go visit this person. So when he does, he's always so focused on his energy of protecting his energy. I have to protect my energy. I have to protect my energy. That's all he gets to focus on is that. And so you told him, you know what? I asked Archangel Michael to put a bubble around me. I carry my rocks and I put my faith that I have asked for my energy to be protected, and so be it. And I don't continue to focus on it, because as you focus on it, then you're telling the universe, I don't trust you to do your part. I trust it. You know what? That universe knows how to do everything way better than I ever dreamed of. So, so, um, so how is everyone doing today? But like, just like, I literally say it once and trust that it's done. So just know it's done. So just literally, you could type what you want in the chat and one person read it, and that's, affirming it with another person. And so you are very welcome, Pooja. You are healing for the collective, Celia says. You realize how important you are. You are such an important piece of the puzzle. So you are an important piece of the puzzle. Just know, and we are working on the card thing, and I'll let you know as soon as it happens. We are leaving tomorrow for vacation, so it will probably be after we come back. So just throwing that out there. So but we are working on it. Just because it sure wasn't being easy when we were trying to do it yesterday. When I was trying to do it, and then Dave was trying to help me. Like, who knew it was so hard to send something to another country? So Jack Mac, how are you? We are doing well. Where are you from? And Tracy, how are you doing? So he says, where are you from? Oh, Texas, nice. So we are gonna move on to the Dollface Diva. So you said thank you, and we would ask anybody to please not spam the chat. I don't. We call who my guide Celia is called to at that time. So and and you get the card of feeling fear is a call for love, and living with purpose brings me prosperity. So, and I trust in the wisdom within. So he says, no fear. No fear. And are you meditating? Well, she said that first card right there says it all. She's like, put it up there. Look at that one. Do what is best for you. Today, I want you to try that honestly. Try to only do the things that are best for you. Don't worry about how anybody else is going to feel about anything else, because how they feel is really based on their perspective. It's not based on you, and you really need to ground you. So literally, today, only do the things that make you happy. If you have a commitment you have to do, and there is no other way you cannot put it off, find a way to be happy about it. But otherwise, choose the happy thought. Choose the thing that makes you happy, that makes you grounded. that makes you comfortable and stable. The things that you value, like, because that is the call. Like, this is making me feel like that fight or flight, and don't be in that fight or flight energy. Be in this love energy. Like, that love is your purpose. That being in that self-love is your purpose. And when you're in that grounded energy, the prosperity is going to flow. She's like, be in that stability, because you know what? Who don't want this? Literally, who's not wanting to be the Queen of Pentacles? Yes, like, she's like, spend your day being that today. All day. Like, be that. Like, choose, like, she's like, choose you. Today, choose you. Do something new on this full moon. Choose you today. You know what? Just, you would be surprised if you decided that I'm only going to do the things that are making me happy today, and you put that out there to the universe. Only the things that are going to make you happy are going to come to you. So say, I only want the things that are going to make me happy. I deserve happiness. You know, I want to have a fun day. I'm focusing on the feeling of fun and happiness. And like, that's what I'm doing today. Fun and happiness. So much that Dave got to go get his son's dog. So she's here today. So she's always hyper and excited and happy. So a little doggy fun in the house. So that makes me happy. That makes me really happy. Makes Celia really happy too. Because her name is Maisie, like my granddaughter Macy. So they're very close, and they're both pure positive energy. So yeah. And you deserve that happiness, and like, be happy and fun. Like, choose happiness. Put your feet on the ground, on the grass today. Get your feet on the grass today, Celia says. Feet on the grass. Oh, we're gonna I'm gonna probably get on in the morning and do a live, because Dave has to work. So I'm gonna probably do something to occupy myself a little bit. Because I got all my stuff ready. Yes, we are going to Florida. We leave tomorrow. We're gonna drive to partway to Chattanooga, and then we're gonna drive the rest of the way. So I'm gonna have some pre-recorded videos that I'm gonna post over the next couple of days. So and then I'm taking my stuff to Florida. So when we have time, I'll do a video or a live. So just keep a lookout for anything. She's like today is such a powerful day. Like, the energy, like yesterday, it was so like, and it's that full moon in Libra. So like, and it's funny, it's the pink one, and I did my nails pink, and I didn't even know it was the pink one. I did them extra fancy because apparently I'm in vacation mode. So yes, we were out in the moon last night a little bit, and then we went to bed. It was shining in our window, so I was like, oh, definitely a download. Oh, we are so excited to go. It's a little warmer in Florida, and the ocean is there, and I love to go walk on the beach. And Macy loves to jump in the waves, so Dave as well. So Como, how have you been? It depends on where your intention is with that, Julie. You know what? I feel like the full moon is a great time to release energy. A lot of full moons, I don't manifest on the full moon in Libra. Dave and I were working on the balance of what do we want to release and what do we want to manifest in place of what we're releasing. So take some time today. You know, what things in your life are not serving you? What are you not saying, Julie? Because like my throat's like so itchy right there, and it's not been all day. So, normally I manifest on the new moon. Normally I put my intentions out to the universe on the new moon. And on the full moon is a good time to release energy. Like I want to release the things, like Dave and I were talking, sometimes he believes any energy, good or bad, is better than any attention is better than no attention. And we were talking today, and that's not true, that he would much rather me be in high vibration to give him attention than low vibration to give him attention. So you just kind of have to, like, so we're putting it out there. What do you want to release? I want to release the belief that any attention is good attention, because that's not the case. And instead say, I would like to manifest positive intention towards me, positive energy when I interact with others. The energy that, the energy I get from others is of a positive nature. So I don't know. But on like this one's a good one to like, what do you want to release and what do you want to bring in to replace that that energy? I want to let go of self-doubt and replace it with more self-love. I want to release self-sabotage and replace it with more confident actions. So those type of things. What do you need to release? I want to release fear and bring in more love to all the situations. Normally by the next full moon of that thing. So normally about 6 months, but sometimes things come in like a day. Like literally right now, me and Dave are manifesting things. I've just got a bunch of nail stuff recently and we're going to Florida, so I'm taking it. So the other day, yesterday, I had a thought about what bag was I going to put my nail stuff in. Never said nothing to Dave. Last night he comes home, we're in the hot tub. He says, oh, on my Amazon, I saw a cute bag for your nail stuff. I never told him. I had the thought about it. I was like, what am I going to do with it? I let it go. Didn't put a whole lot of thought on it. And then literally he had it in his Amazon feed. Not something he's been looking for. Not something I had even looked for. I was just like, what am I going to take my nail stuff in? So, but like by the next full moon, normally it comes in, but like it depends on when your energy, you can like manifest instantly. Like things can happen when you line the energy up. Like, but like literally, I had the thought about it and he had the feed, and then I was like, well, hold on, I want to do some research before I just order this one that popped up. It was last night. It was a little about 12 hours ago, but you can normally feel it for a day or two after. But it was at 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4, my time in the morning. So it was less than 12 hours ago. So definitely very strong energy still. If you have crystals, put your crystals out in the moonlight tonight. It's really good about charging them. So, Julie, we're going to get, do you have a question but like you can really manifest quickly. Like you just have to like say, you can change your belief. Dave had a belief about that energy and literally he saw proof of a change in the physical within a 3-hour period. Like you can manifest, like by changing your belief, the universe will show you. Julie, have you looked, are there any crystals native to the area where you are? We will see. It is just potential energy, but Celia says, have you been studying? That one too, she said. a lot of there are crystals native to all different parts of the world. Like there are different crystals everywhere. Like when we went, where are you located? I know in India, but like you get the card of I call my power back because Julie, you were in complete control and facing my shadows remove darkness from the world. Crystals are native to different regions. She says, are you taking the focus of doing the work? Because like as you call your power back, that's how you shine your light, by focusing on you, by focusing on what makes you happy. And are you studying? And shift your perspective is the bottom of the deck. So are you focusing on things that are on the outside of you? I heard. Okay. You get the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Are you standing on the outside in your group watching other people get things that you don't feel like they necessarily are deserving? Are you focusing your energy on other people and what energy people are having, and feeling like they are, having something they don't deserve? Yeah, because like as you call back your energy and really focus on you and stop communicating and sharing your energy with other people, that's how you call your energy back. Only focus on you. That puts the burden down. If you're just focused on you, doing some meditation, bringing in some brand new energy because you really planted the seeds. And as you focus your energy literally on you, you call your power back, and that's how you step into your energy, into your power. Like call your energy back. Literally you can do that. Say, if you're having a negative thought about someone, any person you have a negative thought about, you can say, I wish to release any negative energy towards this person. I wish to call back all of my energy. I ask that it be transmuted and returned to me as pure love and light. I ask that any energy they have sent me, knowingly or unknowingly, be returned to them, transmuted by love and light, and returned to them. Send their energy back to them. Call your energy back. Stand in your power. Have it. Make sure you transmute it both ways. And literally you do that by the words of, I wish this energy to be transmuted by source, and like put it that way, like, but stand in the light of, I wish to call my energy back. I send their energy back. I am not letting anybody else's energy affect what I'm doing. You have to just like focus on you. And as you focus on, Julie, you're an amazing piece of the whole puzzle. And as you focus on any of them, you're just, every minute you focus on them, you're calling more negative energy into your life. Every 1 minute you give thinking about them, you're calling more. So think about how amazing you are and just focus. Literally, same thing for you today. You know what? Take the time to focus on what makes you happy. Is this a happy thought? Is this going to make me have happiness in my future? Is this the joy that Celia says, you know what? Dive into studying for that exam. Like, focus, study, study, study. Pull all your energy into focusing on that. And if you put your energy so much into that studying, all your energy about everything else will rise because you're so focused on the studying. It's like a task that can work so well. Celia says, the more you focus, you get what you focus on. I would not repeat that again. I would not focus on it. I would call my energy back and I would send it to them. And Yeah, you're inviting it. The more you think, you get what you think about. Don't, I know it's hard to say that, but you know what? Yeah, Julie, you're protected. That's that person's mom having a big ego. Celia says you are protected. And not to live in that fear. Like, yes. Like literally, you want to know what happened yesterday? We had really bad storms. You know what? Me and Celia was outside in the hot tub, and Dave's like, it's about to storm. And I'm like, I wasn't ready to come in. So I'm like, I put my hands up because we joke around about making holes in the sky and stuff. So I held the energy back. And you know what? There was a really bad storm. And you want to know what happened? The storm split around the town I was in and went around us. Went to the other side of town, had a tornado. None here. Literally run around town because I literally, and I told Dave, I was like, I told Celia, okay, Archangel Michael, put a bubble over the compound, and literally he put a bubble apparently over the whole dang neighborhood because like we had a couple of limbs down, but a lot of people had trees down. Like, so we, we are protected. Julie, know you are protected. Call in Archangel Michael and know you're protected. Yes, they're just jealous of the power you have. People can see that light. They're, it's like a moth to a flame. And when they don't have that, sometimes people try to diminish yours. And as you go to their vibration, you're diminishing your light. And it so doesn't need to be. Yes. Yes. So yeah, we got really lucky. There were a lot of bad weather and like we were watching it, and then like I had a major download, and then I had to go take a nap and work on my energy. So if in the next couple of days, Julie, your family is protected. When you have a strong power, you know what? The dark tries to dim your light. And you want to know the way the dark tries to dim your light? Fear. It knows your fear, it knows your weakness. You know what? I love my family. I asked Archangel Michael to bubble and protect every member of my family. I know we have a divine mission. Everyone in your family has a divine mission. Julie, everyone, like everyone is part of this mission. So you said your parents are young enough, they're definitely part of this mission. So just know be fearless, Julie. Bring love to it. Like Celia's like, bring love to it. How does Source feel about this? And I know this is going to sound crazy, but you know what? I wish to send them love because you know what? They can see my light, and I wish to send them love because I'm different and they can see I'm different. So I'm sending them love. Like, don't come from a place of fear, come from a place of love, you know. I'm sorry you don't understand who I am, but I'm just trying to find my path and find my happiness. I hope you do the same. I wish you no ill. I'm just trying to find my path and I hope you find yours. Like general well-being for all. Cause truly we are all one. And then we get the card, my high vibe heals the world. And as you gain that perspective, like literally, that is how we're going to heal. When we decide to come at it from love instead of any kind of low vibration. Fear is the lowest vibration you could be in, Julie. Honestly, it is. And when you're in fear, you cannot shine your light at all. And that is what the 3D world right now is trying to keep us in. And that's not where we want to be. We want to be in a higher vibe. Don't you want to live in a happier, loving, overall, more loving world? That's what we're trying to help create. And you know what? That's what it is. You want to know why you feel upset? That's what when I get upset, you know what I tell Dave? You know why I get so mad? Because I'm separated from Celia. And that makes me so mad because when I can't hear her, I get so like, that's truly when you're in negative vibration. That's really what it is. You're separated from your source because your source doesn't feel that way. So Julie, as you're feeling fear, say, I ask my ego to step aside. I ask my higher self to step in. How can I come at this from a place of love? I know this is something that makes me scared about my family, but I know we are protected. I know. Julie, you have to know you are protected. You are an important piece on this puzzle. So, but to bring in love, we all have to come at it from that different perspective of how can I bring more love into this? And literally, the more you focus on how they're treating you, the more they're going to focus that way. That's why Celia said, dive deep into this study and for this exam you have coming up. She's like, focus on studying for this test like you have never focused before. Literally put your heart and soul into focusing for this test and see if everything in your life doesn't overall get better after 2 days of focusing on studying. Focus for this weekend. She said, study for 2 days. Spend the majority of your time like this is the most important test you've ever taken. And say, I really need to absorb this. I need to know this. And like literally, you're not separated from anything. This is literally an easy way. So he's like, by studying is the easiest way. Because if you put your focus on learning that, everything else has to let go and your vibration will rise. That's why she's like, literally. Yes. Do you have something else to study for? She said spend 2 days focusing or studying and being really focused on something. Like we'll do like stuff we studied on the Akashic Records, and literally as you focus on something intently for a extended period of time like that, it makes your overall vibration raise. Because the only person bringing more of that negative stuff towards you is you by thinking about it. And then the bottom of the deck is I am grateful for the earth. So spend some time being grounded. Feet on the ground. So Alex, how are you doing? And hi, Miss Shirley, how are you? And hi, Retby, how are you? Julie, where would you like to be in a year? So he says, where would you like to be in a year? Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you? Yeah, so he says, where would you like to be in a year? Like, have a dream. Where would you like to be? Have a dream. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Dave and I, we were talking. We're going to start doing much more of that. It does so much for me, too. That's why I'm like always on Dave trying to get him to play because it literally has done so much for me. It literally changed my my whole connection with Celia. So, Miss Shirley, can we get some cards for you? Okay, we will get cards about Jessica. Will Jessica offer Shirley the job? I make the way for miracles. Looks like that door is open. And relationships are assignments. Which those two butterflies there can't help but notice about that time of transformation. What are some of your goals and wishes, Julie? Can you be a little more specific? Sometimes the universe really likes when you're specific. Like, I want to travel to a Caribbean, or I want to travel to an island. I want to travel to an island where it's warm. That is in my future for the next year. Like, that's kind of very specific. Like, where do you know, what do you want? And Miss Shirley Weir, she said, just mixing the cards up a little. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Shirley, we feel like you're definitely going to be getting this offer. Sometimes the Hermit does things in his own time, though. So, as you're focusing, Shirley, have you been writing? As you're focusing on your happiness at home, because he's looking towards home. He's shining his light towards home. Or are you having a little bit of mind chaos of waiting? Because we feel like that mind chaos isn't good. We feel like the only thing that's holding you back is you think, fill your cup up, Shirley. She says that is the key. Know your worthiness. Yes. She's like, know your worthiness. And that is truly your meditation. Anytime you're having anxiety, go get your butt on a horse. Seriously. You know what? When you get in this vibration that you are in when you're riding the horses, it flows so easily. There's horse here. There's horse here. Go get on the dang horse. It will help with your mind chatter. It will. She's like, every time, if you're having anxiety and you know, like Dave does the bowls or whatever, you want to know, and like how for comfort, I do my cards. Your comfort is the horse. Go get on the dang horse. The more you're on them, the better you feel. Take turns, ride them all. Spend time on it. Enjoy it. Savor the moment. Feel the happiness you feel when you're on that. Like when you're riding, the joy you feel while you're riding. Savor that time and think about it. Like after you're done, like how much fun was that? And that brings more of that in there. Yes, she's like, spend time. Like, that's like me spending time with Macy, pure positive energy. She's like, the more you could do that, like, the better. Like, spend time this weekend, Shirley, really loving up on them horses. Like, spend the time to love up on them. Like, truly, like, that is part of your self-care. That is, 3 of the 4 knights out showing 2. The only one is the Knight of Swords, which is the clarity to move forward quickly, which is going to come, the inspired action. Like, truly, take the weekend. She's like, take the weekend, spend it with them. You would be surprised at how you can shift your energy. Shirley, Dave and I were talking about something earlier. Within 3 hours, he saw literal proof of his energetic change. with what his belief was. Even just riding him, she's like, get out there and ride. She's like, it makes you feel better. It's that, like, she's like, do it. Get out there. Even just talking to him, like, she's like, you get such energy from just being around them. They are such high vibe. Like, so we feel like that you are going to get the call, Shirley, just in the right time. It's on your path. She said with that hermit there, it's clearly that it's on that path. Like, spend this time, be happy. Like, spend every moment you can with them horses. Like, she's like, and don't make it be that it's a chore. Make it that you're doing it and there's so much love coming from your heart. And then you're going to radiate that love. And the more every moment you're in that love energy, the more of that you're bringing to you. Honestly. Yes. She said it's on your path. The hermit was there. It's on your path. She's like, clearly it's on your path. Well, Julie, on that list, I don't know what you can do about your parents' health. That's kind of their own vibration. You can influence some, but like they have their own path with their health. Shirley, because honestly, you know what? When you're in the right vibration, everything comes so easily. So honestly, if it's not coming fast right now, it's because your vibration's not in the highest place that it could be. Bring love. Come with love. Spend some time with them horses. That puts you in high vibration every time. What is the high you feel when you get off of the horses or when you come back towards the house after doing what you've been doing with the horses? How happy and high vibe are you feeling? How energetic does that make you feel? Like, yeah. She's like, how does that make you feel? Because like literally that, the whole top of my head's tingly like that. So I'm sure it really must do something for you, Shirley. It's how much you're willing to let in, Shirley. She said it only has to be slow until you get in the vibration of it. And trust, if it's meant for me, let it be easy. And then trust and have faith in the universe that it's coming. Yes. Yes, she's like, why are you not spending so much more time with them? Yeah. So the princess, how are you doing? She says, how are things? Like Justin, how is Justin? Like it will come in quicker, surely. I promise you, the happier you are. And you're happy when you ride those horses. So literally the quickest, easiest thing, like medicine for you, is to ride the horses. You know, it makes me really happy being in the hot tub. So you know what I do? Go to the hot tub. You have a quick fix. You know what works, Shirley. Go. Because it can even be just as easy as walking out and talking to them. You feel better. Like, Are you blocked? We don't like that feeling. So he's like, are you blocked? Let's. Yeah, so like you know the magic trick. Like there is the easy trick for you, Shirley. Use that to your advantage. You know. She's like, there is the easiest cure in the world for you. The thing to make you happy quicker than anything. And when you decide, when you're starting feeling down, to have the forward thought, I'm going to walk out to see the horses, that's when you are really on to something. Because then you're having inspired action. Do it. Like, she's like, start programming yourself. Hold on. I don't feel good. I'm going to walk out and see the horses. I always feel better after I talk to them. You know what? Pick one that you're confident and have that as, you know, your person you go talk to. Go talk to the horse. You'd be surprised. They'll give you some great advice. Be happy, have fun, run free. Don't worry about being contained. So, is he still coming to you in dream space? Yeah, she's like, that would be like, so the princess, we're going to get some cards for you. Because Shirley, you know, Celia says just the awareness that you need to go see the horses is huge. So, the princess, we are getting cards for you. The bottom of the deck is I am supported by my path, and the dragonfly there. Does that have some do you have significance of in the bottom of card under that is my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities? Do you have any significance to the dragonfly? And you get the cards. Manifesting is my superpower, and it truly is when you decide to step into it. Forgiveness brings freedom and transformation. See the little butterflies there. And then shift your perspective. Hey, the princess, how do you feel about Justin's mom? We feel like we know, but so he's like, how do you feel? Well, we don't know if you're going to like this. She said you're not going to like that. The thing that's blocking your manifestation is your energy towards her. And that is part of your work to heal that. That is part of your work to heal that. Like, it's really just a shift in your perspective. That's like really, that's the thing that's blocking it. Like, and you want to know what? How a man treats his mother is how he's going to treat you. And he has apparently such reverence for his mother, which we know he also has for you. And she only has the power over you you give her. Don't. I know it's crazy to think, but she is just afraid of being abandoned. Because you want to know what? She probably has this crazy thought. Dave's mom thinks that the man goes with the wife's family on holidays. You know, for the first year or two, we were really doing like both families together and trying to commingle. But we did Christmas in Florida, and now apparently we're doing Easter in Florida, which when we planned Florida, we didn't even know it was Easter. But his mom has definite like feelings that I'm, taking her son, which is not my intention at all. There's enough love for everybody, and that's the truth. Dave's mom is Karen too. She's just doing the best she knows how. She's probably got a lot of abandonment issues, and just honestly, Celia's like that is so the key. Like, and just to shift the perspective of it, understand she's just trying to hang on the only way she knows how, which is probably just part of her karma. So just know. Yeah. And then you're going to go and offer, yeah, she just like feels like you're going to take him away and then she's going to have no one. Yes. Yes. Offer some love and forgiveness and to see if that doesn't shift the energy. Always, we are, we just read the messages that need to come out. So yes. Well, I'll say this. I made the offer with Dave because he does sometimes dinner with his family. He used to always, when I first met him, did dinner with his mom on Thursday, and then it kind of switched to a family dinner, and then lately it's not been happening much on and off. So I told Dave I would go to family dinner tonight. So I am putting myself out there in hostile ground. But with the intention of, you know what, they're just going to see how happy we are. And you know what, they're either going to come to my vibration or not. And I'm just going to be happy with Dave. And we're going to one of my favorite places to eat. So, hi, Tracy. How are you? Thank you. We're hoping to have a great trip. Where are you from, Tracy? And will you get to TS? Will I meet my crush, Hari, again? Okay, Tara, we are, the first card you get is you are safe here. And the world is blessed to have you. And you are not alone. And devotion unites me with the infinite. Which I feel like that's saying everything is, interconnected. We're going to get a couple of cards for you. We feel like that energy has brought a lot of healing energy to you, that maybe started you on your spiritual path. So Tara, we feel this person is part of your spiritual path. Perhaps twin flame, because we get the 5 of Wands, and normally that twin flame is what kind of ignites our spiritual path. You get the Knight of Cups. We got the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So a lot of Cups energy. So that is a lot of emotion. And we feel like in the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only knight that finishes the race and the only one that you're seeing in the physical. So we feel like definitely twin flame energy. It's definitely some healing energy for you. It's part of your path. Tara, do you know where your North Node is? Do you know where your Chiron is? We teach a class on Chiron, which is somewhere. I teach a class on Chiron, which is about your wounded healer, as well as you have a mission here, which is your North Node path. So do you know where those are in your birth chart? Because sometimes this person will start your path to get you working on it, but we feel like they're going to come back around in time, because underneath that is the Emperor, which is definitely that twin flame energy, and that 3 of Cups is like celebration. So yes, we feel like it's to it's to bring you healing energy, and that major was the Aquarius, which is, we feel very karmic because she's like Pluto just moved into Aquarius. So yes, look at where your North Node is and look at where your Chiron is. Honestly, for me to bring in my union and my twin flame, I had to really work on my spiritual path and fully be, in that mode of it. So do you know your time of your birth, Tara? Yeah, so he says, do you know the time of your birth? Then you can look up on like astrology.com or Astro Cafe. You can get a full birth chart if you know your exact time. Oh. Dave, are you busy? Can you see if you can look up Tara's birth chart, 4:15 p.m. India? I don't know if you need the exact place in India. And Tara, he'll also need the day. And he'll look up and he can tell me your Chiron and your North Node. Thank you, my love. So, Tracy, we are moving on to you. Will me and Chris get back together? I'm trying not to worry about it. You are very welcome. We'll see what he comes up with. So stick around. So he's like, stick around. We'll see what he comes up with for you. Yeah, he'll just need your the date. Okay, Tracy, you get the cards of I am a light in the world, so know that you're definitely supposed to be shining your light and being a beacon. Your sensitivity is a gift. I trust in my gifts. So, Tracy, what are your spiritual gifts? Are you Celia says clearly very gifted. And then you get the card of you are not alone, and it is safe for you to shine. So sometimes, Tracy, what I found for my spiritual path is sometimes the universe gives you time alone to have your own spiritual growth that you couldn't have when you're with another person. Honestly, so she says this is definitely a time of you shining your light. Tracy, do you know where your North Node is? Do you know where your Chiron is? Those things are both really important. Chiron is the wounded healer. It is the thing my guide Celia says we are here to heal most. And the North Node is your spiritual mission in this lifetime. We'll get the cards of the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, which is a message in the physical, and the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. And the bottom of the deck is the Tower and the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool, and the Four of Wands. So, Tracy, we feel like this person is going to come back around for a new beginning. It's going to be very suddenly. Honestly, for me, it was when I really fully stepped into working on towards my North Node. Did that come in for me? And we feel like it's definitely a call for you to work on your spiritual path. So he says now. Hi, Dorothy. How are you doing today? And anybody else that's left, please just drop a comment. No. Hi, Como. We will get a message for you. The first card out is I trust the wisdom within. Manifesting is my superpower. Healing myself heals my lineage. And let your inner fire warm you but not burn you. And I am a light of the world. Come on, I feel like your mom's just going through ascension. And I think what the work you're doing is helping your mom. Tracy, do you have any of the clairs like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience? Yeah, manifesting is your superpower. Do you know that? Everything in the right time. Celia says, and what things are you interested in, Tracy? Like, I'm interested in Reiki, Akashic Records, astrology, tarot, and those things, like, but I'm clairaudient. I hear, like, I get messages from my guide Celia and I translate them. So those are different things. And Como, Celia says, focus on the positive, that this has given you guys a time to get caught up on everything, to get caught up and to kind of get, just sometimes we just need a breath. And we're going to get some tarot. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, so that is the happy. We get the 8 of Cups, the World. It is just a cycle. It's changing. It's part of that path. The 2 of Cups. So the universe is really happy that you're working with your mom. That's definitely healing that family lineage. We feel. You get the Death card, which is, that transformation happening from that lack energy to the happiness and fulfillment. So know that it's just a cycle. It's coming. Just say, as the it's turned down, it's going to turn up that much more, and we know that everything is always changing, and that we feel like, Como, you're healing your family lineage with lack. Of the importance of it not being such a big deal for it to not be busy 1 month. So look at the overall big picture. How much more business are you doing this year compared to last year? Try to look at the overall happier big picture of it all. Like, is it doing better this year than last year? Are you growing? Is the growth, exponential? Is it growing a little, sometimes, on my channel, sometimes I'll put a video out and I'll get subscribers. Other times I won't. I'll put another one out and I'll get 15 subscribers. You never know. Things go up and down and you have to just go with the ebb and flow of the energy. And as you worry about that, though, you're just going to cause more lack of it. And we want happy, fun. So know that this is giving you a great opportunity while working with your mom to know her in a different level as well. So you're saying to give her time to teach you some things, so do that. Say, while we're, things are slower, this gives us an opportunity, for for more fun and learning together, and building that bond together. Super important for you. That bond is definitely part of that healing of your lineage. And she says you get the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, or the 2 of Pentacles, which is finding that balance, the Empress and the Justice card, and then the Ace of Swords, which is, just don't let the mind chatter get to you. Try to see it in the clearest perspective. Everything is always working out. And that's the best statement to say of it all. Everything is always working out. And in the bigger picture, we're doing better this year than we were doing last year. And every year growth is exponential and everything happens in the right time. Yeah. Just like start planning that growth of that new, like the upgrading. Like start planning that. It's given time for that plan. Like start dreaming that into place, because like then you can start manifesting that so easily, because as you focus on manifesting that, the universe is going to provide you the funds to do that, all of that. So you are very welcome. And Rhett V, when will I get job? The resistance must be really strong, Rhett, because the cards almost don't want to shuffle. And you get the cards, you are a divine facet of the universe. And so just know that everything happens in the right time. And thank you, Como. We're gonna try to. I'm taking the computer and stuff, so we're gonna do some work there. And it's safe for you to shine. So, because I love the beach energy, and the Macy energy. And Remy, it looks like you will get this new opportunity when you change your focus. What happened with your last job? As you're focused on the sadness or hurt or whatever energy you have with the past job is blocking the new thing. As soon as you say, I know I was released from the last thing, I'm glad that is out of my energy because I know something even better is coming. And when you trust that the universe is going to bring it to you, here's the brand new opportunity that's going to bring you financial stability. Have you lost a job? What do you feel like getting a job is hard? When you change your energy. Do you have an energy that getting a job is hard, and as long as you feel like getting a job is hard, then getting a job will be hard. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Can we get some cards for you? I am good. Catherine, you get the cards of healing myself heals my family lineage, and manifesting is my superpower, which, yay, we like that one. And see this from a higher perspective. And the bottom of the deck is truth is my teacher. We are good. We're gonna. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Full moon was exactly 12 hours ago to the minute from right now. Catherine, what have you been working on healing? Definitely part of your spiritual path. Because you get the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Yeah, we feel like you've been putting things out there in the universe. And things are right on track. Celia says you're definitely right on the path you're supposed to be on. You're manifesting in there. Like there's this, you're planted the seeds. The bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the World, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. And we feel like Catherine, we feel like as you're healing yourself, you're also healing. She said there's a lot of people here. You're healing your family lineage. She's like, that's serious. You're like really healing your family lineage. So, and putting a whole new cycle. So as things are changing for you, and you're being happier and things are working well, and somebody asks you what's going on, share your message. Share how you're manifesting it. Sure. Lack. He is missing you. There could not be a more lack card than that. When I ask, how is he feeling in his heart space for you? There couldn't be a more missing energy than that for me. Especially so, and in this card, that person is coming back offering with her hat in hand as well. So, And Catherine, we feel like he is in the process of healing some deep burden and hurt that's holding him back from that healing. But we feel like he is working on it, and there will be communication coming towards you. Just so you know. Yes, it's definitely a sign. Yep. Mm-hmm. Butterflies are a sign of transformation to come. Yes. Yes. And those fives are also about change. So keep just focusing on your healing. He is doing his stuff. He is working on what he's supposed to be working on, Catherine. So we are going to take a break since it's almost 2 hours we've been on, and we will be back later. We hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you. Bye.